Selamat sejahtera, nama saya Danish Lukman.
Hello, my name is Wanjulianis.
大家好，我的名字叫艾莎。
Alhamdulillah, Rosati Adina.
Meet Abdul Karim, an animated character who's gonna help me and my friends presenting our product in this video.
And we, from Hulu Selangor Science School, will proudly present our innovation called Merpati, the new Norm One Step Center app. Without further ado, I'll be explaining our background case study regarding COVID-19. Now, as we know, COVID-19 is a pandemic, which is a disease outbreak that spans across borders of countries, where it affects more people than the ordinary illness. Here we have an article regarding the daily new confirmed COVID-19 cases per million people as of January 4th this year. As you can see, the virus has spread all over the globe, affecting millions of people, where the shades of red indicate the seriousness of this deadly virus. Moving on, as you know, COVID-19 requires a host, which only ends up being us humans. This forces us to limit interaction in order for us to reduce the risk of an infection. Of course, one of the most effective ways to counter this is by social distancing, which is when we have to keep at least 2 meters apart, avoid going to public areas, and do the bare minimum by limiting contact with those at higher risk, and many more.
Moving on to the problem statement. So why we created this app is because first, apps available in Malaysia are not user-friendly, such as MySejahtera, Selangor.my, MyTrace, and Grab Malaysia. Second, citizens are adhering to government's guidelines. If people, even us, we tend to go out to anywhere we want now, at the same time knowing that the number of cases is increasing. Third, not enough users to make the quarantine rule efficient. Because of that, people tend to get misinformation of the pandemic and people are not aware of high-risk areas. So we introduced you Merpati, a multifunctional application created to help people and businesses adapt to the new normal and defeat the pandemic collectively. Our product is upgraded and improvised in so many ways. Firstly, contact tracing, Bluetooth at entry point. Meaning here that whenever we want to register ourselves to enter a store by using the QR code, we will at the same time turn on our Bluetooth in our phone. Second, live visitor count, using the data from contact tracing to count visitors of a place. For example, if you go to our school, our app will show you how many people are in the same place as we are at the same time. Third, social distancing monitor, uses Bluetooth to monitor around 2 feet gap with a time counter. If our gap with another person is less than 1 feet or less than 2 feet, our app will produce a beep sound as an alarm that we are not social distancing ourselves. Second, news about the pandemic. And lastly, advertisement and vouchers. Advertisement and vouchers here meaning that any company can advertise their product through our app to help their business to grow.
For the marketing tactics, we will be giving free vouchers and some deals to the user of this app so they can buy the things that have the deal with more cheaper prices. The user of this app will also be provided with some money the first time they download it, so they can pay the things that they buy and also pay the usage of the public transport with this app. The campaign will also be made by us through some business companies so they can sponsor us, while they will be given a space to advertise their businesses. For the perimeter and direction of this app, whenever the user came across someone who have COVID, they will receive a message about it. The app will also give a warning to the user if there and other device with Bluetooth on came across with the user. The app also have a GPS function which will notify you whenever you go to places that have COVID cases. Targeted users of this app is the business owner, the government, the customers, and also the citizens.
In this slide, I will tell you more about the advantages and effectiveness for the user that uses our app. The first one is that we can actually reduce the rate of infection of COVID-19 in the community. Why? Because our app gives the latest and the newest information of COVID-19, not just in Malaysia, but also all around the world. The second point is that we could help educate people about other countries' COVID-19 cases. The third point is that it has been told in our marketing tactics that we are giving out vouchers for small businesses to our users. This will help small businesses to grow. While developing our app, we met a lot of challenges. The first one is that we have limit on manpower. The second one is that we have a lot of apps that we need to compete with. As you all know, MySejahtera is widely used by Malaysians for contact tracing, going in and out of the store. We actually brainstormed a lot of ideas for the upgrade of our app so that people will be more excited to use our app. The last one is that we have no knowledge in programming or making an app. It is not our expertise in programming, but we refer to a lot of experienced people and we learned a lot while making this app. For our project value, we have divided it into two, which is financial and marketability. For financial, we actually rented a spot for small businesses to advertise their business. At the same time, we could get some money to cover our costs for making the app, and small businesses could grow their business. And second one is the subsidies given by the government. For marketability, our app gives a huge impact for the community because it eases the contact tracing and enforces new law. And because our app is used worldwide, our market is big. So all the significant improvement that we made is based on the existing product.
So now, I will explain about the comparison between current product and Merpati. Before that, I will use MySejahtera as an example to let you all know more further about this comparison. Why I use MySejahtera? Because most of Malaysians use MySejahtera apps right now. Okay, the first point is current product have separate apps with different functions, such as in MySejahtera, there is only check-in, statistic, re-status, hotspot, but we've upgraded in Merpati. We added live visitor count, social distancing monitor, and others. All the function in Merpati is just use of Bluetooth. Even though the person doesn't have the app, doesn't download the app, but as long as they turn on their Bluetooth, Merpati can still trace those people. Current product is not very user-friendly. Why? Because the user need to download many apps to use other function that doesn't have in MySejahtera, but different in Merpati. Merpati just requires only one app. And lastly, Merpati doesn't have third-party data outsourcing. So this is the slide where we paste our demonstration video of Merpati. First of all, you all need to sign in your email and password. After that, the app will show the first page. At the first page, you will see the check-in, live visitor count, social distancing monitor, QR code scanner, newsfeed, and others. You just need to turn on the Bluetooth at the check-in area, and then this app is functioning at all.
That's all from us. If there's any question regarding to our product, don't be shy to contact us or do comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video to everyone you know.
Kalau ada masa, kita jumpa lagi.